Hi, this is Chris from Sweet Acre Koi Farm. Today is our last Friday of 2023, December 29th, and we're going to look at pond readings for the last time of 2023. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started. Okay, we're looking at, for our new subscribers, we log in the date, we log in the current outdoor temperature, the real feel. We measure the tunnel temperature, and then we go to the surface temperature of the water, 3 feet down in the water, 6 feet down in the water where our koi are. And we also log down the wind, the gusts, the highs and the lows of the day, and whether it rained or snowed. And then this column here is just for me for quick reference as to what temperature my koi are resting at. And here are our temperatures highlighted in blue this week. And we're still seeing that 3 feet down mark holding steady to a warm pocket. But other than that, not much has changed. So until we start seeing some really below zero weather, I don't think we're going to see much of a change in here. So we're just waiting for winter to finally arrive. So that's basically where we're at with that. Now we're going to talk about easy biofilters. So this was something that we were going to do last year. We never got around to doing it. And so we went ahead and we're purchasing everything up for the winter. So in the spring, we can get this whole system set up. And this is actually a system that we're going to use for our big koi pond. And basically, you can add as many of these filters as you want to each other. But this is the startup of what we're getting going. And this is a mechanical pre-filtration, and it also is a biological filter. And depending on your flow, basically, of your pump, is what you're going to be using it for. I mean, you're always going to have it as a mechanical pre-filter. I mean, it's always going to suck in stuff. But here's the thing. If you're going to use it for just the mechanical pre-filter, then you're going to want to put the pump up so high that it's not going to be a very good environment for beneficial bacteria, to colonize. In order for that to happen, we all know that we need to reduce the flow. And so if you're going to use this for a biological filtration, you're going to want to reduce the flow. If you want to use it mostly and solely for mechanical filtration, then you can pump it up. I mean, you can put a very strong pump on these filters, and that can be your mechanical filtration. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find the sweet spot in between, and basically, well, maybe not the sweet spot, maybe more towards the bio side of it than the mechanical side of it. However, like I said, it's always going to offer mechanical filtration. It's just how much mechanical filtration you're looking for. I'm not looking for that much, so therefore I'm going to go more for biological. So we're going to put our pump and our speed down to a 3,200 gallon per hour pump. So you're talking maybe 7 gallons per minute is what we're looking at pumping through here. And I think that's a good rate for what I'm wanting to use it for. And like I said, you can see the inside of this. Really good filter. I mean, I've had them before, and I liked them. And I mean, they're old school. They've been around forever. And you can actually just keep adding to them as many as you want. That's not how you add to it, but I'm just showing you that you could, as a visual example. But that's not what the attachment you would use. And I mean, there's attachments that you have that you can just add it to it, but I've got it all tore apart so I can basically show it to you. And so, yeah, I mean, it's a good little filter. And we used to use these all the time, and only these. But we went to the Awasa outside box filter, and I mean, we've changed up filtration over the years. But I'm going back to old school, and I'm going to get these. And I know I've had success with these in the past, so that's what we're going to do. Now, everything here is 1.5 inch. So I've got my 1.5-inch pipe here, and the pump that I got is a little giant. And basically, this is the kind of pump that you're going to be using because you want an intake for your hose and then your filters, and then you want an outtake. So that way you have somewhere for the water to go. So this is the pump we chose, is the Little Giant. I've had so much success with Little Giant products that when I needed a new pump for my system, it was basically a no-brainer which one I was going to go for. So that's what we got. So we have our Little Giant pump, and all I'm waiting for is the bushing, and because the Little Giant pump comes with 2-inch, and so we need the bushing to go in here to reduce it down to the 1.5. And that's the only thing I'm waiting on right now. Well, I'm not waiting on it because I'm not going to be doing this till spring, but I mean, that's the only piece that we have left to get. So we're going to be doing that, and then we'll be able to attach all this together. When you get the pump, it comes with these extenders. So, you know, I guess if you need to go from the outer thread to an inner thread, you can just attach that. Now you have an inner thread, you know. But, I mean, they give you 2 of them, which is nice. I mean, I'm not going to be using them, but, yeah, I need the outer thread. So, come on, Gita. And then I've got our little attachments here. I bought 2 packs of attachments. Comes with everything you need. Your hose clamps. I need the Ys, which was a big reason why I bought this, because I need this Y. Because what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be doing is this side's going to go off into one of the filter drums. This one's going to go off into another drum, and they're going to be laying in the pond on either side, going long ways this way. And it's going to be pumped up to the top of the pond, and then there, at the top of the pond, I'm going to have another Y. And that Y is going to, I'm going to put a hose here and a hose here, and it's going to come up. So on either side of the pond, I'm going to have the water coming out, because I really need on this pond to have more flow, more surface agitation on the top of this pond. So that's going to also help with that, because I have an intake here. So to have 2 more an outtake here. So to have 2 more outtakes here, that way, it's gonna help with my flow. And like I said, we're widening these waterfalls this spring, so I'm not worried about how much water I'm pumping. And I'm not pumping from one pond to another. I'm actually pumping in the same pond. So it's not going to add any water to raise it. It's just going to filter what's in that pond and also offer a place for my beneficial bacteria in this pond only to colonize. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I just think it's going to benefit the pond. And I'm one of these that, to me, you can't over-filter water. This is my understanding of it. And so anything that's going to help, even if it's a little bit of mechanical, that's fine. If it is biological, that's great. But I just think that the pond would benefit greatly because of the size of the fish in that pond. I think that it would help out immensely for these koi if I put a system in. And like I said, you can always add. I may grab another couple and just add it so there's 4 filter drums in that pond. And, I only have 5 koi in that pond, and that's a lot of water. So, I'm not overcrowding that pond whatsoever, but it doesn't help to overfilter it. That's just my observation. That's my opinion for my pond. And what you decide and what you do, that's what you do. But for this, in my pond, this is the system that I chose. This is what I'm going to wind up doing. So there you go. So that's what we got set up. We're going to be doing this in the spring, and I will walk you through the whole setup. Okay. So before it starts raining, which it's coming in right now, I'm going to quickly explain to you how I'm going to do this. Okay, so each one of the filters are going to be on the other side on the bottom. They're both going to be running up from the bottom up to here, another Y, going each way with the outtakes on either side. So we have very good water agitation from this side of the pond, which we were lacking last summer. And we have, of course, water intake coming in from the bottom pond over here. So between all that, we should be good to go. And so we shouldn't have to adjust our waterfalls because, like I said, it's all going to be from one pond. And we're going to see how that works for us. I think it's going to be good. And I'm really looking forward to spring to get this all set up because it's super, super cold. Can't tell if you can tell from me shaking how cold it is, but it is super windy now. Wind is picking up. I would say it's probably maybe going on 6-7 mile an hour winds. So, and I'm doing this video like probably about 2 hours after I've already started. So we have change in weather happening right now as we speak. But anyway, I wanted to take this time to thank everybody for supporting us, all of our subscribers who've been here from the beginning, and all of our new subscribers. A huge thank you. We never thought we would be so blessed having so many supporters so quick. And it's due to you. Thank you so very much. And we really appreciate each and every one of you. And I just want to remind everybody that we are a channel that supports this koi community and anything else that goes on. So if you come to my channel and you support me by clicking that like button, hitting subscribe and the notification bell, and you're a new subscriber, and you tell me in the comments, hey, you know, new subscriber here, whatever, just know that I am going to go to your channel and I will watch your videos, I will click like, I will subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I don't care how many subscribers I get. I will literally watch your videos. It doesn't take that long. It's not that, you know, it's not that difficult to support each other. And that's exactly what you're going to get from me if you offer me a subscription. If you do not want me to subscribe to your channel because maybe you don't post, you know, you can always just not say I'm a new subscriber, or if you do, you can just say, hey, new subscriber, but, you know, no content, and I'll know. I mean, I'll know when I get there if you're just, you know, because I had a YouTube channel, oh my gosh, well over 10 years, and I didn't post anything on it. Maybe a couple videos over, I don't know, a 2.5 year period, and then a couple more videos of our old pond over another 5-year period. So I mean, I just didn't use it. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't trying to gain subscribers. I was using it as a platform where I could download my photos and my videos, or not photos, but videos. So, I mean, everybody has YouTube for a different reason. So, I mean, but I'm just saying, if you have a running channel and you need support and you offer me support, yeah, you just know that I'm going to be there and I'm going to support you. I'm going to watch your videos because that's just how I roll. Anyway, that being said, I don't know if anybody else has a New Year's resolution, if they, you know, are doing anything like that, if, you know, but I know here at our farm, we always try to come up with a New Year's resolution. And this year, my New Year's resolution is going to be stay sweet. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I know that there's a lot of negative when you come to keeping koi, or dog breeding, or dog showing, or, I mean, anything you do, you're going to have negative people involved. That's just the way it is. I mean, that's life. But here at our farm, we're not going to listen to the negative. We're not going to spew out negative. We always stay positive. We always stay nice. We always stay respectful. And that's exactly our motto, is to stay sweet. So that is my New Year's resolution for 2024, is to continue to stay sweet and just offer good supportive content and help other YouTubers out there that want to do what we're doing and support them as well. So now you know what our New Year's resolution is. Stay sweet. So that's going to be heard throughout the year this year. So just get used to it. All right, thank you, everybody. If you are new to this channel and you have not yet subscribed, I hope we've earned your subscription. If you could click the like, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. We will post up these pond temps every Friday and a few videos in between then if something happens. So thanks for tuning in. Everybody have a wonderful 2024. Wishing you all the best. Until next time, stay sweet.